Hi, fam. I'm back with another piece. It's called The Breakup, The Makeup. And this piece was birthed out of me breaking up with God. How I realized I broke up with Him is because I wasn't praying all through the day anymore. I started talking to Him less and less. And my prayers were more vain and about me. God, can you do this? And my life was pretty good at this time. Like my life was in a good place. And how could I leave him when my life was in a good place? Because the reason my life was in a good place was because of him. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that I had broken up. God does not leave us, we leave him. So if your relationship with God is no longer tight, or you realize that you're separated, it ain't because of him. So anyway, this piece was birthed from me realizing I was going through that period, and I had to get it back with God. I was like, look, God, I'm not where I used to be, and I'm not doing the things that I should be doing to 100%, but I need you in my life. I cannot live without you. I cannot make it without you. God, I need you. So a lot of my poetry, I think I mentioned before, comes from my conversations with God or God's conversations with me. So this was one of my prayers kind of to him, or my conversation with him. And hopefully it can help you. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight. With no further ado, this piece is called The Breakup, The Makeup. Your love for me is like no other. Your love for me surpasses my father's and my mother's. And I know they love me unconditionally. But that does not even begin to touch the love that you have for me. And I've taken for granted, God, as you already know, out of any man, God, how could I let you go? I remember being so very excited. The times when I would read your word and I felt so united with you in the way that we used to be. God, please lead me back to that place of intimacy. The quiet times when it was only your voice I hear. The time when I would just sit back and I'd let you steer. With faith and love, I allowed you to navigate. God, you are the ultimate soulmate. But because of my free will, I started to stray. Slowly, I began to get further and further away. I would talk to you less and less. God, I realized I was no longer giving you my best. I would say, later, God, you know my heart, not realizing that I was tearing us apart. And because of who you are, you would not even make a fuss. You allowed me to leave, seeing that I felt like I must. However, your love for me never changed. Through the breakup, you remained the same. You watched and you cared for me, although my praise and my worship was not where it used to be. You would still answer my prayers, although they were more vain with only my cares. Speaking to you only in my time of need, no longer following because I felt like I could leave. But God, thank you for helping to realize that that was not my place. Thank you, God, for your love, your mercy, and your grace. See, I want your word in my heart as burning fire shut up in my bones. I want to do only what your will condones, leaving no room for me but all of you. This is the level of intimacy I want to get back to. I want you to create a new spirit and a clean heart within me so that it's your reflection that people would see. I want my relationship back with you right. I know within your hands, God, there is power and might, and that's exactly where I want to be. I want to be a part of your jubilee. So although I was the one to cause the breakup, God, I'm surrendering all to you as my form of makeup. I love you, God.